Hi, and welcome to Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch. It's May 21st, 2013. I figured I'd give an update here. We got a thunderstorm, all around up in here, lightning and whatnot. So, try to get something here. Looking at the strawberry plants to start off with, I got a lot of them in different stages, and I've been feeding off of my strawberries here the past week or so. First, started off one or two a day or whatever, and then it's a few more. And just a couple days ago, I picked 23 off of here, and I just want to kind of show you something here. With this strawberry right here, you can see how the tip is just a little whitish green. All right, so that's not quite ready. Almost. This one right here would probably be considered ready to go, and you can see the other various stages, like this one right here, that's hiding back there, and got a little red on it, and others that are just, doing their thing. So, and throughout here, got flowers still blooming throughout this, and so the strawberries are doing really good. My son Luke really likes the strawberries really good. He was I tried to get him to eat strawberries from the grocery store that I bought, just a few months ago, back in winter time or whatever, and I bought strawberries. He didn't really care for them too much. But then, look at that storm coming down there. That's getting dangerously close. I better hurry up. And he wouldn't eat them, but then when I gave him a strawberry out of my garden here, he just loved them. His eyes lit up and his mouth just grinned from ear to ear, and he was just happy as can be. So the strawberries are doing really good. Show you the spinach plant that I put in here with with the strawberries. You can see these leaves right here. So this plant's doing, fairly well. I could probably pick a few leaves off of here and be good. All right, so here's some more strawberries in there too. Moving over to here, just kind of hurrying because of the storm coming here. Look at there, a head of broccoli. Check that out. Small head, maybe small to medium-sized head. So I got to research where to cut this at so that I can get some more little side shoots later on down the road. But that was kind of cool getting a head of broccoli like that. My first one, so hey, yay for me. Now this leaf here, you can see all this coloring on here. I don't know what that's all about. Is that natural? Is it normal? What's going on? Obviously this is going to bolt. This is bolting here because the flower, this is the flower. The broccoli is the flower part. So this is, maybe this is part of it. But I've had some leaves looking like this for a while. I've been picking them as I go. So, you look at this leaf like that, I don't know what's all that about, So I just kind of pick things as I go and get them out of here. Don't know. But, so you can see, look at this leaf right here. So if anybody knows anything, kind of maybe give me a heads up. Well, some of these are kind of turning purpley and things like that, grayish purple. But in here I got cabbage and stuff. No head has formed yet. They're slowly trying. And there's some more spinach out there that doesn't look too good. And it's kind of yellowy green. But I'm not sure if it's a lack of nitrogen. I've given it some fish fertilizer. Pull out some of these weeds there. And I'm not sure how well that's all working. Let me move over here to the blueberries. Some of the plants don't have any buds on them yet, but lo and behold, I do have some that are actually growing blueberries right in there. Okay, so you can see some of these blueberries growing on here. I have a couple other plants that have some. And what was kind of interesting about them, it's my first time growing blueberries, but I come out here pretty much every single day and watch for them and see when they're going to blossom, because I want to see what it looks like on the inside of the flowers. I'm just kind of curious about that. And I did not see any flowers blooming. I didn't see them open up or anything, so that's what confused me a little bit, or when all of a sudden I'm seeing blueberries growing, so they must have blossomed at some time. I just never got to see them. Maybe they don't open up very wide. Maybe they only open up for a little bit of time and then they're closed back up. I don't know. The storm is moving fast. So let me kind of scoot over here to the other side real quick. I hope I didn't step on a marigold there. I got my marigolds growing out here. Try to do that. So here's my sunshine blue. And this one You can see you got berries going all over this one here. So this one's doing pretty good. These berries should get bigger than this. I don't know if these are going to be the normal size come later on down the road. You know what that's going to be like. Like I said, I got blueberries. Oh, look at that. I got some. Oh, that is a weed growing in there. No wonder why. Get out of here. You don't belong in there. So I'm doing a little bit of weeding as I go along. How about that? But anyways, berries and stuff. I want to see them really get bigger, so I'll feel better about that. Rain's getting ready to pour. Here's my tomatoes and basil in here. All right, these are the tomatoes that I grew from seed and stuff. So things are starting to pick up a little bit. Temperature's warming up. Marigolds I transplanted are doing well. Down here I have some more marigolds I've grown from seeds, and some of my tansy is slowly, very slowly. And this is another basil plant, a dark opal basil. I just kind of tried out. Now inside here, you see this. Here's the tool. Here's the wedding veil material stuff right here. Let's see if we can get a close up. See that shine? See that you can see what that's like. You know, you can see I'm looking right through the tool up at the sky there, and you get pretty much 99% of the light through, and that's basically through 2 layers because you're seeing the other side as well. But I'm going to modify this. I had a rodent or animal of some kind getting into this bed here, and so I had to close it up and put a temporary shield up here to keep it out, and that's worked fine. But I'm going to take these PVC pipes, and you see I got them clamped right down here. Alright, so they're held in there, and I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them on the inside. The reason being is because I bought some more wood and stuff, and I'm going to put some wood along here, a couple pieces of wood, and I'm going to take a third thinner piece of wood, and I'm going to start wrapping up the tool around that piece of wood, and I'm going to lock it in there in between the 2 other pieces of wood. And then when I want to get access to it, or allow the bees to get the things to pollinate, I can take it out of the slot, unravel it, roll it up, take it to the other side over here, come down, and I'll have the same setup over here, and I'll be able to lock it in place there too, so it'll stay off the ground. And then when I'm ready to close it back up, I can unfold it, roll it back over the top, bring it back down, lock it into place. I'm going to Velcro a couple pieces together because it's not going to be long enough. I feel the rain coming on me. I got some bell pepper plants there, and you can hopefully see. Let me get my fingers out of there. You see that white spot right there in the center? That's a flower blossoming, and they self-pollinate. So maybe I'll start getting a pepper already growing. And a couple basils in here, marigolds and stuff. And you can see right here, there is a cucumbers. These are cucumbers I got going on in here that you see the cotyledon, the baby leaves. There's 2 small. Now this one right here is doing really well. It's getting true leaves. Got 1 true leaf and the second one already growing on it. So that's doing well. There's some tansy I have put in there to help for bugs and stuff. Keep out certain beetles and things that like to eat cucumbers. So again, you can see these plants in different stages. And like I said, you can see the cucumber right there, and like those 2 leaves right there are the cotyledon leaves, the baby leaves, and they will, after a while, they will start to turn yellow and fall off and die, which is a normal process, so don't be afraid. That's what's supposed to happen with plants in the cucurbit family, whether it's pumpkins, squash, zucchinis, cucumbers, watermelons, cantaloupes, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's normal. And then you can see the first true leaf starting to pop up through there a little bit. So this is going pretty good. And so that's all doing well now. Got other little plants over here. This is another bed I got to fill up, and more tansy here, and some nasturtiums and other odds and ends. There is my only watermelon plant that I started a little while ago. I just haven't had time to transplant it yet. And let me show you some of my blackberries here, blackberry blossoms. You can see growing right on in there. So this is going good, and the trellis is holding up nicely. I'm tying it around, wrapping it around the trellis. And, I don't know how these things have been pollinated or not. It's hard to tell now the rain's picking up. Maybe that green one there on the right, this one right here, that one right there, maybe that one got pollinated because it's staying nice and green even though the petals have already fallen off. And that black one, maybe it didn't get pollinated and is going bad. At least that's what I'm thinking. We'll see in time. Alright, so you can see all my other blackberries, and they're in different stages. Most of them have some flowers on them. Hopefully they're getting some blackberries going on them. This is still got to work on that. This is this is where a lot of my pumpkins and things are going to go. And I had an issue with compost, which is why everything is taking so long. Usually I have all my pumpkin seeds and everything already going, but I got an issue with the compost that I ordered. The first load of compost I got from a garden center in my area was good. I checked it out and everything, and when they shipped me the first load back in February that you've seen on the previous videos, there was a little bit of plastic in there, but you just kind of pick it out. No big deal, not a huge deal. The second load I got here recently was way bad. It had rocks and a lot of plastic in it. And I had an issue with the company because they wouldn't come and pick it up. They kind of misled me as to the quality. Excuse the wind. I'm walking between the two houses and the wind picks up in here, And the compost was just bad. And like I said, they wouldn't come to get it. And so I had to file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau and local TV station and everything. And finally they're going to come out and pick it up. It's hiding under the tarp here. And then I went to another landscaping company nearby, and I check out their mushroom compost, which I've been researching here recently and emailing a person in a different part of the country who ships it out to various companies throughout the country. And it just so happens that the one close by my house, they ship to. They give their mushroom compost to. And it's supposed to be they says their compost is mushroom compost is really top notch, but he's also given me tips that you can't grow straight into mushroom compost. If it's good quality mushroom compost, just do not grow in 100% mushroom compost because it will burn your plants. It's so rich with nutrients and nitrogen and other things like that. So you got to kind of mix it with topsoil or things like that to kind of mellow it down some because it's so loaded with nutrients and all the good stuff for plants. And this is a lot of people swear by this mushroom compost if you get good quality stuff. And they swear by theirs that they sell them, and I checked it out. It looked pretty good, and so I'm gonna, as soon as I get this bad mess out of here, I'm going to get the good stuff to come in, and I'll be able to start filling up those 2 beds back there, and get going on my pumpkin seeds and everything. And I'm a little behind schedule than what I would like to be, but still got time. So, all right. Pittman's pumpkin patch and Pittman's garden patch. I'll talk at you later. Bye.